Welcome to another connection here on TKO8 Television. Dennis King, thanks for joining us this week on the show. Each Monday we have different organizations come in and tell us about what's going on around the viewing area, and many times it's new information that we don't even know about. So hope we get that information out to you. We have some great organizations in our viewing area and a lot of volunteers that spend numerous hours trying to make sure that these organizations help you and help many people, and many of them obviously touch the lives of your family members, you perhaps individually, or friends in the area. Stay with us, be back in a moment, and we're going to talk about one of those great organizations that does a lot for children.
This is Josh from Harrison Battery and Tire. Lots of folks have been asking about roadside assistance, and now it's available. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we can quickly and efficiently take care of your tires and battery issues with one phone call. Professional, secure, comforting to get you back on the road. No matter what time, no matter what type of vehicle you drive, call for details at 870-741-7041. Harrison Battery and Tire on the curve of Main Street in Harrison, harrisonbatteryandtire.com. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
Your house is a reflection of you. Hi, I'm Gayla with Trinity Flooring, and flooring is all we do. We're expert at choosing the right product for the right application for every room in your home. Installation is the key, and we guarantee the best installation in the Ozarks at the right price. We proudly serve the Harrison area, and we'll bring the samples to your door.
Trinity Flooring, do it right the first time.
TrinityFlooringBranson.com.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television, and our first guest in the studio today is Christine Rose. And Christine, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate
you for having me.
We've had you in here many times in the
Yes.
past, and you've been involved. Harrison Circle of Friends. A lot of people know about it. Maybe some moving into the area don't know what it's all about. Just in brief, just kind of let everybody know what Circle of Friends does.
Well, our chapter actually was founded, all of Arkansas Children's Hospital Foundation Circle of Friends was founded right here in Harrison.
Really?
It originated here with three amazing and incredible women that you know, Millie Connor, Jackie Barker, and Catherine Nance.
Absolutely.
They founded this organization, and the Arkansas Children's Hospital Foundation just their eyes kind of flew open, and they're like, wow, we really like this. Maybe we can make this an extension of us and go further. And so today now we have 18 chapters throughout the state.
Wow.
We are an extension of the Arkansas Children's Hospital Foundation. We raise monies all year long for the children here in the state of Arkansas. And of course, it's not just for the state of Arkansas, as it is primarily for Arkansas, but we reach out around the world.
Yes.
We have children coming in from all over the world getting help right here at Arkansas Children's Hospital, because we are some of the foremost primary physicians in the world are right here at Arkansas Children's Hospital, which is incredible to have right here in our backyard.
And you hear so many wonderful stories about Children's Hospital here in Little Rock, and in the future, Northwest Arkansas.
Yes,
Isn't that
we are
gonna be-
so proud of our
Wow,
new
what an
hospital over
opportunity.
there.
Yes.
And that's just another one of the great things that we're doing right now, is raising money to go towards, beds and facilities over there to help. There are too many families right here in Harrison who have to travel a long ways to go down to Little Rock if they need to actually be in the hospital. Now, this is going to prevent a lot of those children that have a lot of really serious health conditions that need treatment throughout the year in a hospital setting, and now they will not have to drive as far. And so we are really proud and excited about the new hospital over in Northwest Arkansas.
Christine, we were talking about the three women that got this all started. But how long ago was that? How many years? Do you know?
It has been
As time
1980. I believe it was 1980.
Wow.
When they started
First this.
And we were called Twigs back then. And it's been an incredible endeavored for all of the families. And there's been so many, I can't tell you how many hundreds of families and children that over the years, I've spoken to that who have been affected, or people that I talked to, just you and I were speaking earlier. There's not pretty much anybody that you don't come in contact with every day that either knows a child who's been affected or a family who's been affected in a positive and wonderful way by Arkansas Children's Hospital. Even those who we've had, obviously with cancers and things like that, you do have those horrific stories of loss. But in that, I've even had the families come out and just praise Arkansas Children's Hospital, the nurses, the physicians. And in fact, we've got one we're honoring this year, little Dixie from Bruno Payette, who this will be in her memory this year. And even in those circumstances, the families they have nothing but praise. And that's just incredible to be able to say that. And then we have so many families who are in day-to-day, or someone who's just needed to go down to Children's for, a test, or, just a random, need for our services down there. And there's pretty much nobody who can say anything negative at all about Arkansas Children's Hospital.
I was going to say that before you mentioned it. For those in the viewing audience, I don't think I've ever heard anything negative about Children's Hospital in Little Rock. It's usually a hospital, once in a while you'll hear somebody say, well, I didn't have a good experience there, or it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, or they didn't do what they should have done. But Children's I've never ever, of all the people I've been in contact with, and it's like Christine's talking about, you always hear good things about Arkansas Children's Hospital, and what a miracle place. That they save lives, not only for Arkansas children, all over the United States and from other countries that come in here because of the specialty physicians that they have there. And it's going to be the Northwest Arkansas thing. You think about the growth of Northwest Arkansas, and in our part of the state, Little Rock's more centrally located and much more easily accessed by the Delta area and then southern part of Arkansas than we are, coming out of the hills. So this new facility that they're going to have in Northwest Arkansas is certainly going to play a huge role in the future of children and so forth.
And we have one of our biggest events coming up for fundraising of the year, our Radiothon, our annual Radiothon. And that's just exciting because we always, our community comes out. It's incredible to feel the love for the children at Arkansas Children's Hospital through the Radiothon. So many volunteers come out and man the phones, or are there to share stories. The children will come, usually after school, of course, lets out. We don't want them to miss school. But they come out, and we partner with the Z 102.9 and KHOZ AM 900, and that group is just fantastic. Their hearts, like yours, Dennis, is just huge for the children of this state and for Arkansas Children's Hospital. And it's May 3rd. It's coming up on May 3rd.
Okay.
We start out early in the morning, 6 a.m., and we go all the way till 6 p.m. at night. And we just encourage people to come down to the Durand Center, was where we're going to be at.
We did downstairs?
Downstairs in the Durand area. Bear State Bank is where the phones will be going on, and the radio station will be set up down there. We encourage people, just come on down. If you have a story to share, come down, share it with us. We love to speak with new people and find out just these incredible, this outreach and outpour that Arkansas Children's Hospital has done in this community and around. So we encourage everyone, May 3rd, the Durand Center at North Arkansas College. And again, I'd like to thank North Arkansas College for partnering with us every year. Also McDonald's, they partner with us and make this happen. And of course, TKO8.
Thank you.
We can't thank you enough every year for supporting us. But definitely call 741-9090 the day of, May 3rd, and pledge your donation, because every dollar counts. Don't think that a small amount is too little. It's just not.
Yes. It
makes a huge impact in the lives of so many families and children around the state. So we just encourage everyone to come out.
Christine, just roughly, and don't want to put you on the spot, but just through the years, I mean, I know you raise a lot of money here in this chapter. To give an idea to the public, I mean, how much money we're talking about, which is tremendous.
Every year it can be upwards of $100,000
Wow.
for the Harrison Regional Chapter Circle of Friends. That's huge. We're a very, compared to some of the other chapters, this is a rather smaller, area. These are chapters like Northwest Arkansas chapter in Fayetteville. We tend to be the ones that outrank as far as in the giving range. That's why I say that our Harrison and surrounding communities, it's just incredible to give that much money every year for our children, and it makes a huge impact. But probably over the years, we're talking about several $1 million.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
You know, and really, Christine, you talking about that. If you think about, I mean, obviously, it all started here around 1980 with those three women with a concept that they came up with to support Children's Hospital, and it's grown, multitudes since then, and then all the chapters throughout the state. But if you think about the population of Harrison and surrounding area, fairly rural, small population, to come up with roughly $100,000 from this one chapter to go to Children's is a miracle in itself. It really is.
It is. And until no child needs us, we need you.
Yeah, that's a great thing. All the volunteers. I mean, you probably can't even mention all the volunteers, but you have a lot of people involved.
Absolutely.
In this.
Sherry Humphrey, Pam Richards, Stephanie. We've got so many different people who are involved to make. We're on the back side and the front, making all of this work and making sure that we get all of the things done and to make those days happen. And we're really excited this year to. Mayor Dan Sherrill is doing a proclamation this week for Arkansas Children's Hospital Week. It will be the week of May 3rd will be Arkansas Children's Hospital Week with the Harrison Regional Chapter Circle of Friends. But we do encourage, if you're interested in becoming a volunteer, please contact me, Christine Rose, at 870-391-9557. We love to have new members, and we need new members all the time because there is a lot of work to still be done. Yes. And we want to continue this. We were just thrilled to do all the long hours that we do because we know that it makes a difference in the life of a child.
Well, it sure does. Well, congratulations for the amount of money that through the years that Harrison chapter of Circle of Friends has given to Arkansas Children's Hospital, but on the other side of it, to all the volunteers like Christine and all the people that have put hours and hours and hours through the years into supporting the program to make sure that no child is left behind. So don't forget, very important time coming up here. That's Wednesday, May 3rd. It'll be at the Durand Center. They're going to have a radiothon from 6 a.m. in the morning until 6 p.m. in the evening. And if you think about giving, it's not, as Christine said, it's not the amount of money. It's that you're trying to help. So dollars become $20, 20s become hundreds, and so on and so forth. So every little bit, whatever you can afford to give, will certainly be appreciated, and it all goes to a great cause. It's not, you don't have to worry about where your money is going. It's all going to the Arkansas Children's Hospital. Christine, again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dennis,
thanks for all the many
having.
hours that you put in, and for letting us be a part of it.
Thrilled. Thank you.
We hope you have the biggest ever.
We will. We're going to have a big one this year.
Christine Rose with Harrison Circle of Friends. Don't forget about that date. Help them out as much as you can. If you'd like to volunteer, give Christine a call. They can always use volunteers. Stay with us. Be back on Connection in just a moment. We're going to talk with two gentlemen from the Harrison Parks and Rec Department. They got a lot of stuff going on as we head into the summer months.
Spring has already started at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. The ladies at Sisters have created some beautiful spring floral arrangements, and new home accent items are arriving daily. You'll also find a good selection of centerpieces, wall decor, and many other great gift items. Come by and check out their new baby section with gift ideas for both mom and baby. From handcrafted dinnerware, serving pieces, tabletop items, and licensed Razorback products, Sisters has just the right gift item for any occasion. Catch the spring fever at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
My name is Deborah. I work at Dental Creations on the Square in Harrison. Not only do I work at the front desk, but I'm also a dental assistant. So I'm seeing you from the beginning, throughout the whole process, and even at the end of the process. We're happy to help in any way we possibly can, and I think that sets us apart from most offices. We don't just hustle you through here just to make a dollar. We're here for you, and we want to do the best we can for you.
Dental Creations on the Square in Harrison, next to the Big Red Booth.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television. Dennis King, thanks for joining us on the show this week. Our next two guests come from Harrison Parks and Recreation Department, Chuck Eddington and Trey Berry. Thank you both for coming in today. Trey, I'm glad you brought Chuck with you.
Brought him this time.
You kind of need him. Well, he's kind of a bodyguard kind of guy, but if you need to kind of use him as a scapegoat, just go ahead and we'll throw it over on him real quick. Yeah. So, no, thank you both for coming in. We appreciate it. Well, actually, several things we want to talk about from a Parks and Rec standpoint. And one event that's coming up is the Tour de Hills, which is actually an event that Harrison Parks and Rec got involved, started it, but then got Kiwanis involved, the Harrison Kiwanis Club, and it made a big difference because it takes a lot of volunteers, which we don't have that many staff members at the Parks Department to do a lot of these events, but it's nice when you get an organization that has volunteers, and they've done a good job in the past. Let's maybe talk just a little bit about that, and Trey, I know that you've been involved a little bit, and I won't put you on the spot or anything, but it is the 12th annual. Didn't think about that. It's 12 years we've been doing this, and it is Saturday, April 29th. This is actually a sanctioned event. It's a big time event for people that are into cycling.
Yes, sir.
To come in here. Now, do they still do and if I say something and you don't know, that's okay. Do they still do different routes, or is this?
Yes, we have a 58-mile route, we have a 26-mile route, and we have a 15-mile route that they can go on. They can choose which one they want to go on, and they can take it. Okay.
It is I guess different. Is it different age groups?
Yeah, we have juniors and seniors, and any age group can do it.
Any of them can do it. Now, most of the people that want to be a part of this event, they can obviously sign up online, I guess.
Yes, they can pre-register online, or they can come in the day of and register the day of
the event.
Yes.
What's the cost to do?
If you register on the day of, it's $50, and then if you want to register pre-register, I think it's $45.
Okay, so you could save a little bit by doing that. So it's a good event for the Harrison area. Of course, it's always, and it takes place, rain or shine, obviously. Much better if the sun's out. But in years gone by, we have actually had riders come in from all around the country, actually come in, and particularly in the southwestern part of the United States. A lot of riders come in to be a part of this because we do have a beautiful situation here with the roads and the trail that we actually use for this Tour de Hills event. So, and again, the Harrison Kiwanis. If you want to sign up, so you can do it online, can you come down to the youth center and sign up?
Yes, sir. You can come down the day of, and then you can sign up there.
Okay.
If you don't have you don't have to have a license either. You can buy our one-day license, and that's $10.
Okay.
On top of the entry fee.
Okay.
So if you don't have a license, that's no problem.
Okay.
You can race anyway.
Okay. What time do you start this?
The race starts around 10, but you'll need to be registered by no later than 9 o'clock.
Okay. The day of the event at the youth center. Okay. So, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in a minute. Let's talk about so many things happen through the Parks and Rec Department, and the summer rec program, which is just around the corner. Schools are getting ready. Trey, you want to talk, because I know you're involved in taking care of that.
Summer rec, we start at May 22nd. We're going all the way through August 11th. We start at 7:30 in the morning. You got to pick your kids up by 5:30. We got tons of activities planned. We feed them breakfast, lunch every day. We got field trips planned. We got swim time. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be something that I think every kid that comes to it will thoroughly enjoy it.
Now, cost. What if somebody just wants to bring the child? Can they do it for a one-day deal?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have a weekly fee of $100, which includes swimming. But if you want to do a day, we have a daily fee as well, and it's $25. But if you do the daily fee, we got to tack on $3 for swimming per day.
better to do the weekly.
Better to do the weekly, yes, sir.
Yeah. And if you think about that, what Trey's talking about here, the Monday through Friday situation, is your children get 2 meals a day that doesn't cost them anything. It's all a part of this $100 a week, which, if you think about it, if you ever used a babysitter or if you ever used a daycare center or something like that, you want to compare the cost of that. There's no comparison. And we are real fortunate that we have the opportunity to let these kids have a breakfast and a lunch while they're there, and all the other activities. They do some great field trips and so forth.
We actually are swimming every day now instead of 2 days a week, so they get swim time every day. And we also allow people to come half a day. So if they just, if somebody's got to work, they can come in the morning from 8 to noon, or they can come in the afternoons. We allow all kids any time of the day to come. And we don't have a waiting list anymore, so we allow everybody to sign up, and we've got plenty of counselors on standby. So and Trey's a licensed teacher. I mean, he's certified to teach, so, and his background's in PE, so that's what he's certified in. So we're glad to have him on board.
That's fantastic. Let's go back to what you just talked about as far as the one thing you need to understand. If you take your child, they have a number of counselors there that work with these kids, and they're all checked out ahead of time before we hire them through the Parks Department. About what you have ratio, what do you try to keep roughly on them?
1 to 10.
About 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
So you've got a lot of counselors down
yes,
there.
Yes,
sir. Through in the summer rec program, traditionally, what do you have, 100 and something kids in?
Yeah, I think last year we had an average about 115, 120 every day.
Wow, that's good.
We got several more signed up, but not everybody comes every day, so we have about an average of about 120.
Wow, it's a great program for the area, and like I say, it's not just for Harrison kids, and surrounding areas. If people work during the summer, they don't have anywhere else to take their children. They want them to be safe, obviously, and they want them to have a good time. So they have a lot of activities for these kids to do, and not only the swimming part of it, but the field trips and the other things that go on there. So they'll have a great time for very inexpensive. What else is going on? What's parks? So you guys keep stuff going on all the time.
We got going on right now. We got Consolidated Youth. We just got finished. We're drafting right now, last week and the finishing this week. So a lot of the teams should be starting their practices, and we're starting the league, baseball, softball, May 15th week, and that goes all the way through June. Got Little Sticks, which is 3 and 4 year old T-ball. That'll start at the end of May out at the soccer fields. And right now we're with NASA. NASA's got their soccer going on in our soccer complex. We're working with them. They play all the way up into May, their leagues. And then next week we have the 3A or the 1A regional starting. And this week we actually have the 3A baseball softball district. And then the 2 weeks from now we got the 3A state softball and baseball. So that'll be 32 teams rolling in here that week. So we're pretty busy this time of year, but that's good. We got lots of kid events going on, and like I said, we're in partnering with Chamber to do Crawdad Days May 19th, using our facilities for that with the carnival and everything. It's just pretty busy these next couple of months for sure, because that's when our facilities are utilized the most. That's where we're at right now.
One thing that maybe the viewing audience, if you're out there and you wonder, well, you hear things about the Harrison Parks and Rec Department. Obviously, the majority of the funding comes through the city, and is approved by the Harrison City Council. The Parks Commission is an individual commission that works autonomously with the city, but they also take care of making sure that we move forward with programs and long-range planning, which we're doing some of that. But one thing we got to mention, and we got to say a real thank you to Matt Bell and the CATPC.
Yeah, I can't tell you what kind of relationship we have with the CATPC committee. Since I came on board at Parks, they've done nothing but help us, and trying to update some facilities and make things safer for spectators, and willing to bring people into town and working together. Matt Bell and Robin and that board have been above and beyond anything I could ask. I mean, very open arms, and they care about the city, just as much as we do, and they want our place to be the thing people want to do when they come to town. I mean, we offer a lot of things, like say Tour de Hills and stuff like that, where not just our community, but surrounding communities and even out of state people want to come be a part of our facility. So, I mean, and it just shows, like with us working with Consolidated Youth and NASA and the CTPC and Chamber, Kiwanis. I mean, we try to help everybody we can utilize what we have, and it goes a long way. So,
if you think about it, for those of you that are watching the show, the Harrison Parks and Rec, as far as programs and visitors coming to our community, really are the main factor for the draw, because of actually we have some of the best facilities that you'll find anywhere, bar none, no matter what size the city is or the area. So we're real fortunate to have the facilities and the backing, and bringing guests and visitors from all over the country in for these tournaments, whether it's in softball or baseball or volleyball or basketball or whatever, Tour de Hills, all these different things. Very active, and we're real proud of the employees and all the people that are part of the park.
Yeah, it really makes my job easy. I go to these meetings and everybody's on board with what we're trying to do, and everybody wants to work together. So we help them, they help us, and it's just a really great thing, because everybody cares about the kids, and they put them number one. So my job's pretty easy, as far as going and telling people what we need, or them coming to us and asking us for help. So it's just a good relationship.
Yeah, a very good relationship with the different ones. Do want to just remind everybody once again, Trey, the summer rec program. Give me the dates on this. Just
May 22nd is when we'll start, and we'll go through August 11th.
Okay. Now, as far as signing up, do they need to sign up as soon as possible?
As soon as possible.
They kind of let you know, because the counselors, obviously,
yes, sir,
you need to.
We need a commitment from them. That way we know how many counselors we need to hire.
So they can start signing up now?
Yes, sir, yep. Just come by the youth center and pick up a registration form.
Right.
And we'll go from there.
Okay, so if you want to put your child in the summer rec program at the youth center with Harrison Parks and Rec, go by and sign up as soon as you can, because as Chuck mentioned a while ago, they do their counselors are basically a ratio of 1 to 10, so they may need more counselors based on the numbers. So don't wait till the last minute. Sometimes it's difficult to find counselors if you wait till the last minute. That's coming up in the near future, the summer rec program. And also don't forget what Trey was just talking about, the Tour de Hills, which is scheduled for Saturday, April 29th. It will take place. You can register at the youth center down there, and need to register by about 9 o'clock. Yep. Starts around 10. So if you want to participate in it, go down and you can sign up ahead of time, pre-register. That would even make it better. But it's a cooperative program, actually, between the Harrison Parks and Rec and the Harrison Kiwanis Club. Always a lot of things going on at Harrison Parks, and we're glad to have both of you come in today. And thanks for all the good work that you guys do. Have a lot of compliments from the area of people that take their kids down there and are involved in the programs. It takes a lot of effort there. Thank you both for all the hard work, and we don't want to forget about Jerry Farmer and his crew out there.
We got a good staff.
They keep Jerry Farmer and all the crew keeps all of these parks manicured and ready to go and set up for the different events that come into the area. So thank them too.
People might want to know that the pool will be opening on Memorial Day.
Open on Memorial Day. Okay, so get ready for the pool. Going to warm up. The pool will be ready to go, and you can do a lot of splashing down there. Thank you both for coming in. Trey, Chuck, thanks for coming and seeing us today. Thanks for joining us on the Connection Show this week. We hope we gave you some information that perhaps you didn't know about. Join us again each week as we connect with the community.
KTKO Channel 8 Harrison. Local television worth watching.